heard, you know firsthand. Your dad, your son, your husband, your brother. He was an amazing man. The community loved him. Everybody who knew him, everybody who interacted with him, loved him.
Kind words from the Ohio Attorney General for a man who left his mark on this community and all over Northeast Ohio. Today, we remember a fallen hero, Sergeant Scott Reese. Thanks for joining us first at 4. I'm Nicole Versansky. Brian Duffy is off today. We do have team coverage on this somber day, saying goodbye and honoring a hero. We begin with Catherine Huntley outside the church where the funeral took place, with the strong and powerful emotions today inside that Wadsworth church.
You could just feel the weight of this unfathomable loss. I mean, hundreds of people, more than 1,000 people were here, hundreds of law enforcement vehicles, and the overarching message to know Scott Reese was to love him, and he has left a permanent mark on this greater community. Sergeant Scott Reese is remembered as a man who was always there for those he loved, especially his family. During the eulogy, we found out his daughter said he was the kind of dad who never ran out of answers. A man always present at cheer competitions, softball tournaments, and every family function. He was a dedicated husband, married to the love of his life, Michelle, for 29 years. Someone his family, friends, and everybody in the community could depend on.
A man who grew up beside Scott and played high school football with it said it much better than I can. He told me yesterday, he said, Scott spent 7 seconds protecting me on the football field, and he spent the rest of his life protecting others. 7 seconds on a Friday night and 31 years for the rest of us. You don't give a life like that to strangers. You give it to people you love. So hear me. Whether Scott ever said the words to you or not, he loved you. You don't have to wonder about it. Just look at his life. That's what those people on the street were standing for. It wasn't just for an officer. It was a neighbor who loved them. And when we lose someone like that, the question turns to us. What do we do now? Here's what we do. We pick up where he carried. It's not the badge, but the love.
Message today: live your life like Sergeant Reese. Value your family, value your friends, value your community, because you never know when you might lose it. His funeral ended with the final radio call, an extremely somber moment. Everybody in the crowd just about had tears in their eyes, and ended with this extremely touching procession. Hundreds and hundreds of law enforcement cars escorting Sergeant Reese to his final resting place. For now, live in Wadsworth, Catherine Huntley, 19 News.